Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss about Faraday's electromagnetic induction. Faraday's law, electromagnetic induction. First we have to learn about what is electromagnetic induction. The process of producing induced EMF or voltage or induced current in a closed loop coil by the help of magnetic field is called electromagnetic induction. Faraday discovered this phenomenon. So Faraday discovered this phenomenon, electromagnetic induction. That means we can produce induced EMF, electromotive force or voltage or induced current in a closed loop coil by the help of magnetic field is called electromagnetic induction. So first law, there are two laws. First law, when there is a relative motion between magnet, say this one is the magnet, it is north pole of the magnet, and there is a closed loop coil. Say this one is the insulated hollow tube. There is a coil. If an insulated copper wire wound over a plastic tube in this way, then we get a closed loop coil, and there is a galvanometer. Galvanometer is used to identify the presence of current or voltage, induced EMF or voltage or current in the circuit. So according to the Faraday's electromagnetic induction law, first law, when there is a relative motion between magnet, this one is the magnet, and here it is closed loop coil, closed loop coil, and closed loop coil, a galvanometer is attached. Here it is galvanometer. So galvanometer is used to identify the presence of induced current or voltage in the circuit. So when there is a relative motion between magnet or closed loop coil, then there produces an induced EMF or voltage or current in the circuit, closed loop circuit. So when there is a relative motion between a closed loop coil and magnetic field, then an induced EMF, then an induced EMF or voltage or current is produced in the coil. Is produced in the coil. So what is the meaning of relative motion? Relative motion means any one of this magnet or closed loop coil, any one must be in motion. So when there is a relative motion between magnet and closed loop coil, then produces an induced current. So we know magnetic line of force start from north pole and ended at south pole. So this one is the magnetic line of force. Direction of the magnetic line of force north to south. So when we move this magnet into the closed loop coil, then this magnetic line of force cut with the closed loop coil wire of the closed loop coil, then there produces an induced EMF or voltage, and that's why there produces a current. So now second law of electromagnetic induction. Second law, the amount of induced EMF is directly proportional to rate of change of magnetic flux. Rate of change of magnetic flux. Phi is the flux here. Phi is the magnetic flux. Magnetic flux equals to B into A. B is the magnetic field intensity and A is the area. B is the magnetic field intensity, magnetic field strength, and A is the cross-sectional area. Cross-sectional area. So if we replace this proportional sign by equal sign, then we use n. N is the constant, but here n is the number of turns in the coil. So, but there is a relative, there is a negative sign. Why? Lenz gives the negative sign in the second law of electromagnetic induction. So what is the meaning of minus sign? So minus sign gives the idea about the direction of the induced current in the closed loop coil. Lenz's law states that, so say there is a north pole, here it is south pole, and this one is the closed loop coil. So direction of the induced current will be in such a way that the cause which produces the induced current, the direction of the current will be in such a way that which opposes the cause. So the direction of the induced current will be in such a way that the direction of the current is in this way, and this portion will be north pole, and here it is south pole. So north repel each other. So the induced current is produced due to movement of the north pole of the magnet into the coil, but the inside the coil there produces some induced current in such a way that which opposes the cause. That means north repel each other. So the direction of the induced current will be in such a way that which opposes the movement of the magnet. So it opposes the movement opposes the movement of the north pole into the coil. So when this north pole of the magnet tries to move into the coil, then the direction of the current will be in such a way that which opposes the movement of the north pole into the coil. So again, when this north pole of the magnet tries to move away from the coil, then direction of the current will be reversed. So direction of the current will be reversed in such a way that then it opposes the movement. So then direction of the current will be changed. Direction of the current will be changed. When it moves away, tries to move away, then the direction of the current will change in such a way that it opposes the moving away. So this is that's why there is a minus sign. So the main statement of the Lenz's law is the cause which produces the induced current in the closed loop coil. The direction of the current, induced current, will be in such a way that which opposes the cause. This is the beauty of Lenz's law. Thank you for watching my video.